Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, and oh my god, the Groose is loose. I forgot this cutscene happens like right here. Link, help. Oh my god. That sailcloth is not made for two people. Let's just say that's not made for two people. Ugh, rough landing. I think I might have broke something. Hey, Link, seriously, didn't anyone teach you how to land without What do you think, Groose? What do you think? Birds! Tiny birds? What are they? And there's the Goron again. Oh, what is that thing? This is amazing. How Link can stay so calm and like Groose, I'd love like a buddy cop drama between these two. Where am I? You're on the surface, Groose. What's going on? Ever since Zelda vanished, you've been zipping in and out of town all in a hurry. So I figured I'd tell you, you might lead me to Zelda. But this is so wild, seriously, what is that thing over there? Link's like, yeah, first time. Literally. And what's with all these trees? There's so many. Just give it to me straight, I can take it. Where are we? Is Zelda here? What's the deal with this place? If there's supposed to be nothing below the clouds, what's all this? Oh look, like, I love the way he he's just like, it's okay, buddy. As he explains everything to him. Like, right here you can see that Groose, like, has the capability for understanding, right? Because he's listening to Link. He's letting Link talk, the birds are on Groose as well. Oh. Whoa. You're kind of imploding my mind right now. But I think I get what, you're saying. If I've got this right, Zelda's down here somewhere and she's okay. The smile. See, Link acknowledging that, like, Groose actually does care about Zelda as well is actually a really special thing, too. And he's acknowledging it through, like, you know, facial expressions. But it's kind of like, don't worry, buddy, she's okay. She's okay. She's okay, wow, that's so great. Hearing that is, oh, Groosey boy. You know, Link, it's sort of alright down here. Right? It's nice. This place needs a name. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, a name fitting for a rugged adventuring wilderness. From now on we call it Grooseland. I love that the music like fades away. I'll call it Grooseland. So let me see if I got this right. The old lady living in the temple down the road from here knows where Zelda is? I see. Right, Link. Thanks for getting me here. You've done a good job. You can head home. Big Groose will handle the search for Zelda from here. Yep. I'll track her down, save her, then give her a lift back to Skyloft. The thing is, he genuinely believes this, right? He's not just trying to be an ass. Like, he is being like a bit of an ass. But he genuinely believes this. Then when we get back, I'll ask her if she wants to make our whole going out thing official. Then the two of us will get some quality time together. That's not gonna happen, buddy. Anyway, the point is, your work here's done. I've got it covered from here. Now it's off to find that old lady you were talking about. Catch you later, Link! Groose always gave me, like, crazy, like, Kuwabara vibes. Like, from, Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, always, like, I got these, like, really, like, very, very strong Kuwabara.
You're a meshy. Hey, Kuwabara, you're conscious.
Vibes. You know, like, a guy who's, like, kind of like a bully. But at the same time, it's kind of like a thing where, like, if Link ever actually did somehow, and this is a sad thing to think about, pass away, he would, like, be devastated. You know what I mean? He would be absolutely devastated. Because, like, it's one of those things where it's like, even though they fight a lot, like, you can kind of tell that they are kind of like, I don't know how to say, like, friendship soulmates? Friendship, I guess you can say soulmates for friendship, right? They kind of, like, in a way, complete each other. They may annoy each other. One of them may be, like, very, very, like, mean at times. But I feel like Groose would be very upset if Link actually was, like, actually left. And another thing, it's like easy to forget. I'm not excusing Groose's actions from earlier. I never would do that. Like, all of these people have known each other since they were kids. Like, and we don't know what they were like when they were kids, but all of these people have known, oh, we have to update our rupee bag or buy some new stuff as soon as possible. And the music starts as well. Huh, you gotta be kidding me, Granny. You're messing with me. Say it again, I dare you.
I only speak the truth. You are not the one who will save her. The Spirit Maiden, your Zelda, can only be saved by another. It has been his fate to do this thing, and in doing so save us, as it was decided long before you were brought crying into this world.
Shut it, Granny! You obviously don't know me well, because if you did, you'd know that if anyone's gonna save Zelda, it's Groose. Man, HD Groose is like, was horrifying at first, but Groose looks great. Groose looks great. How could it not be me? Plus if it ain't me, then why would I even be here? If I'm not for the job of being the hero, just who is? Huh? Yeah, looking over to Link. It's hard. It's hard to realize you're not the hero. You know what I mean? It's hard to realize you're not the protagonist. I know that's a sad thing to say, but Groose, you can be the protagonist in your own life. Oh, now I get you. Link, Granny here has been trying to tell me you're gonna be the big hero who rescues Zelda. What a joke. Look, all I've heard so far is a bunch of babbling about destiny, but that's a load of garbage. I know you, and you're no hero, Shrimp. Yeah, it's frustrating, right? Link just standing with his lips pressed. It's a bit awkward.
Greetings, Link. Were you able to catch up to Zelda? Ah, I see. So the Guardian was there as well, was she? The one you saw by Zelda's side is known as Impa. She is a being sent forth by the goddess to aid Zelda in her quest. They too have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish a great task Destiny has set before them. However, now that Impa has destroyed the gate that they used, there is only one way left to find them. You must make use of the harp given to you by Zelda. Tell me, Link, have you attempted to play that harp you received? My sense is that you have not yet familiarized yourself with it. Very well, I shall teach you how to play it. Listen well and do as I say. First press X to ready your harp. Now try strumming it. Close, but you must strum it more broadly. Good, you learn fast. Now for your next lesson. Focus on playing time with the pulsing of the circle of light. When your timing is right, I shall join you. I shall join my voice to your harp. Listen well, for the song I sing will be of great help to you in your journey.
So here we go, so it's... Wait. Trying to reset it here? Oh, we should probably... I have... Oh my god. This is always so magical to see. And like, if you like zoom in on Link, like... I'm out of time here. We got it done, but like, it's the first time it's always a bit of a struggle. Oh my god. Every time I play this game and these scenes happen, I'm reminded why this is in my top 10 favorite games of all time. And why I continue to just be more and more in love with it. You learned the Ballad of the Goddess. It's a mysterious melody that's been passed down from ancient times. It's also one of the greatest songs of all time. Whoa, why would they write that there? That's weird. I still can't get over how good the animations are in this game as well. Like they really got them right. Like in this portion of the or this game, like very quickly. Like expressions, movement, everything is perfect for what they're trying to express in that moment.
The harp you hold is known as the goddess harp. It is a divine instrument of the goddess who once watched over this land.
This song gets me every freaking time.
The melody it brings to life the melodies it brings to life have the power to produce a variety of strange, otherworldly effects. The great slab standing before you is known as a gate of time. It is the last of its kind in existence, the only portal binding our world to the one where Zelda now resides. If you manage to open the gate and pass through, you will likely end up in the same place as Zelda. But you will need to endure many hardships to put yourself in great danger to awaken the gate from its dormant state. Through your journey you will put you in harm's way, Link. You must endure it. It is your fate as the chosen hero of the god...
And here we go. This is what I'm thinking of, right?
The shaking! I feel the seal has been broken! I expect that it would react to your summoning the gate, but I never imagined the seal would break so quickly. Link, there will be time to explain later. Right now you must hurry to the bottom of the pit outside.
Man, such an amazing scene though. As we're rushing out here, such a fantastic scene. Like, and everything, from the music to like the way that like we're learning how to play the harp. It's just such a freaking fantastic and beautiful scene, especially with the old lady. The old lady is one of my favorite characters in the game. Oh, Groose is like definitely afraid.
Whoa.
What's with all the shaking? The whole ground is heaving. I thought it was supposed to be solid down here.
Go quickly, Link. Check the ceiling spike at the center of the pit. There is nothing natural about these tremors. That monster could free itself at any moment. Approach the pit with caution.
I will try to approach the pit with caution. Let's go. Ain't no caution here. Okay, so, Link, let's try to do this. I think we can do this though. If I remember how to fight, I know there's like different ways you can fight it. I like to fight it in my own way usually. But I think there's like 2 ways you can actually defeat this enemy that's about to pop out. Which we will have, hopefully, an in-depth enough conversation about this boss battle and the nature of it, because I know it's very controversial in the Zelda community. But we'll hopefully have a conversation about it, and hopefully you guys can let me know what you think as well. Man, it's honestly a very unnerving design, and maybe it's just because I'm like not very into like the whole idea of like little particles like that all connecting together and moving together.
I knew it! The seal has given away! I'll explain later, but now is the time for action. We must keep the beast from escaping the pit. It must not reach the temple.
So here we go. Let's try our best to just like get up here as soon as possible. I think I will remember how to do it. You know what I mean? I think I will remember how to do it. I think it's the same way all the time. Yeah. So this is how I do it. But I think you can also like attack its toes. So which way is it? It's gonna come up here now, so getting up here as soon as possible is a good idea too. Yeah, you can attack its little toes, and then like, which sounds very sore. I wouldn't even want to do that to my worst enemies. Have you ever hit your toe off like of a cupboard or something, or like a sideboard? Oh my god. It's the worst pain you could ever imagine. Me in the hospital after like someone's had serious surgery. It's like, oh yeah, I just had surgery. Yeah, big whoop. I hit my toe off the fridge. There we go, another slap down here for the this beast. It's, you know, it's not a surprise that I love a lot of the aspects of this game. And I think, you know, like, it's okay, of course, as I always say, to criticize aspects of this game too, but I do definitely want to talk about how I personally feel about this. Oh wait, we can't get up there? Uh-oh. Okay, it's okay. Everything's okay. He's gonna grow out the thing again. But I can safely say, as we're doing this boss battle, because I do want to talk about this, because it is one of the more controversial boss battles, and it will get more controversial as time goes on here. but I love this boss battle. Like, I love this boss battle. I love this, like, idea of, like, fighting it and trying to destroy it like this, doing this little mechanic. Again, I love classic boss battles as well. As a kid, I played Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot, and the idea of, like, hitting a boss 3 times, you know, having a set pattern, whether it be a glowing eyeball either, it just feels very classic to me. So I love these type of boss battles a lot. Big defeat. Big defeat. And that is the end of this game. Thank you guys. No, it's not. It's definitely not the end. This looks very magical, but in like a very kind of disgusting kind of way. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like you can find magic in even in like the most like dingy and dirty visuals. You know what I mean?
Now, Link, strike the sealing spike with the Skyward Strike and restore the seal.
Groose is tired from looking at us. I can totally get that vibe. Let me reset the gyro here. There we go. And then we have to like do this. So it's bam, bam, bam. Yeah, there we go. I love this. Like, I love motion control gimmicks. That's why, like, I want more. I want more motion control gimmicks. More games of motion controls and quick time events. Do a quick time event motion control game. God, Zelda music is so good. Well, Resident Evil 4 is a quick time event motion control game, I suppose, on the Wii. You alright, Groosey baby? I thought that was gonna be Groose for a second.
Nice going, Link. Though, the imprisonment has only just begun to awaken and break its bonds. I'm impressed you're able to restore the seal, keeping it captive. I thought you have only succeeded in buying us a little more time in which to act.
Link's adorable.
The behemoth you beat back into the confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the seal gave way again soon. So you're left with precious little time to complete the task in which you have been entrusted. Return to the Sealed Temple, Link. There's much to discuss.
Very story-heavy moment in this game. Another thing that's very, like, you know, interesting to see. She's slouching, but, like, we saw her when she stands up straight. Very tall. There it is. Look, this is the look on the face. This is always heartbreaking to see. Because... And I'll talk about it more in a bit, but, like, I don't know. Groose just always breaks my heart. We'll talk about it when we get a bit further in.
As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from its slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot of holy light from a Skyward Strike might just do it.
Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, look, he was ready to do it.
Your sword lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. Fire and woods, Elden Volcano, desert. A sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of these lands. Seek them out and purify your sword in the heat. Only after your blade has been tempered by these tree fires will it be fully imbued with the great power for which it search. Clues to finding the sacred flames have been woven into the lyrics of the songs precious to your people, the Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are the best hopes of finding a way to the flames. Return to Skyloft. Someone on your island is one who knows knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction.
Someone who knows knowledge of the old song. So we're thinking Gapora here? He's thinking about Zelda even now. You alright, Groosey baby? How are you doing? Oh, the smile. I hate even saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Well, there's nothing I can do to help Zelda. I'm useless.
You sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time you have your own role to play in all this.
Groose calling himself useless is also a very big deal.
Link, go on now. Turn the fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate.
So, a lot to talk about. First of all, we're gonna have to go back up to Skyloft. I think we have to talk to Gipora. You Wi-Fi? The Ballad of the Goddess, based on my projections. This is like the song Zelda sang on the day of the wing ceremony, for sure. I calculate an 85% probability that someone associated with the Academy will be able to provide an additional information about the song. Yes, I think we have to go talk to Gipora. First of all, though... I just love looking at that crystal in there. For no reason other than just like I like crystals. I like amber crystals a lot. Strange, you know? But yeah, a lot to talk about. First of all, like, the reason why the moment with Groose breaks my heart every time it happens. And I kind of forgot that it happens because it happens so soon. You okay, Groose? We'll talk about it more in a second. Oh, come on! I couldn't do a thing! Totally useless. So Groose is running up here, a little bit upset, and like again, like it's a world-shattering moment. It's a whole psyche-shattering moment, you know? When you've hyped yourself up to believe you are one thing, only to have a stark realization that maybe you're not that thing, you know, that you thought you were. Okay. You know what I mean? It's a moment that like it's difficult to put into words a lot of times. I'm just dead weight. What kind of use is that to anyone? Groose had that look on his face when he looked at us like, you know, earlier on. That kind of like spoke like, damn, I'm not the person that's gonna save Zelda. And the reason why that's like difficult for anyone to hear is because, again, you've built yourself up in your mind for one reason or another, obviously because you're self-conscious. We'll get those birds later. So, of course, like, there's that kind of, like, feeling, oh, we can go through here. This is probably the best way to go to the sky from here. We could use the amiibo. But, like, it's right here. Like, let's not be that lazy. You know what I mean? Let's not be that lazy when we could just walk up all the way through here. Yeah, Groose gave us the look of, like, yeah, I'm not the hero. You know, I'm not the protagonist of this story. But like guys, like as Mob Psycho always taught me, you can be the protagonist of your own story. Don't wait. Oh, hey, great Goron! I have found some. Look, those butterflies that respond to beautiful tones are swarming all over the place. This has to be the right spot. Oh, this could be a problem. I cannot carry a tune. I cannot create beautiful tones if wild animals threaten to roll me down a hill. What can we do, dude? How do you... There it is. Wait till you hear this. This is the best song you've ever done heard.
Boing. That is it. What are the talking statues?
Sorry. I was talking like it was the statue. I forgot that like his name is Gorko. That is it. One of the talking statues the ancient spoke of. There's just no mistaking it. Well, thank you for that. Hope you have a good day, Goron brother. Yeah, and also like how like amazing. Oh, we got bird. Yeah, you collect their feathers, not the birds themselves, which to me is like way better than like just collecting the birds, right? Let's go to the sky. But yeah, for me as well, the two things we have to talk about, of course, like are the Groose thing and the granny thing and the boss battle. But yeah, as I said, it's really heartbreaking to see Groose like that because he's realizing that he's not the hero, but you can be the protagonist of your own life. There's also a change in Groose when he realizes that his care for Zelda outweighs his ego. Like he sees now that like saving Zelda is much more important than who saves Zelda. You know what I mean? It's about if Link can save Zelda, then that's a good thing. He cares about Zelda. Then you also have like with Demise, a lot of people don't like the boss battle because they said it's very samey. It takes like 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute boss battle. Like let's not get too worried about that. You know what I mean? It's like I'd say something, of course, if it was like a boss battle that like lasted like 10 minutes. It's a 2-minute boss battle. Not even, like you could get that done very quickly. I feel like we will. Actually, one of the best things for the boss rush later is to get demise. The more bosses you defeat... Actually, I think it might be like you do the boss rush as quickly as possible, as quickly as you can, because then you're almost like certain to get demise. Okay, let's go and see what Beetle has for us, if he has anything for us. Because we, first of all, should buy another rupee bag, if we can. But also, like, we have like so much coins now that we kind of need to like start purchasing some other stuff too. By the way, I really love hearing about your guys' opinion on this game, because it's kind of like, sometimes it's reinforced and sometimes it's also something that I haven't even thought of when it comes to the game. But also, like, I just like seeing people like talk about video games in general. It's one of the things I've always really enjoyed. Yeah, first of all, rupee bag for sure. I mean, like it just makes sense. Like, we're about to run out of all the stuff we need for this. And it's that money. And like, honestly, you know, I think another adventure pouch, I think it's 300, right? Yeah, like, we could have bought this instead, but like, an extra pouch for our stuff is really good, a really good idea. We also have, I believe this is like a, no thanks. I do believe, though, that we're gonna have to, like, eventually try and make a potion, an invincibility potion that will actually help us with the boss rush as well. We also have maybe some chests we have to get to. I understand that not doing a lot of the side stuff kind of leaves you with a very basic, kind of, like, repertoire when it comes to, like, buying, you know, obtaining stuff and, like, fighting stuff. But like I said, like, in the previous playthrough, we did so much of the side stuff that if anyone really wants to, I feel like, you know, since it's another playthrough that I've already done, I feel like you can totally... What's this again? This mysterious section knows... Oh, we saw it before, right? But we don't have enough, we don't have enough for a jar. I'm gonna have to find more bottles. That's what I'm gonna have to find. Hopefully. Yeah. Should we buy something off you? Oh, look at that. What is this?
Ah, that's a sacred shield, as you might surmise from its name. It can handle all variety of attacks.
It's a little fragile, but it should be a problem for... Yeah, let's, should we buy it? No. No. I'm not gonna buy it because we have a steel shield and we have a wooden shield. It's just a waste of money. Honestly, we can alternate. We can alternate between two. We have this as well, which again, I don't think we need. There's like bombs whenever you need them as well. That's the funny thing. Can we upgrade anything, sir? I'd like to upgrade some stuff. Like, again, I don't know if we have enough to upgrade the net just yet, but that's like the main thing I want to upgrade. We still need an evil crystal, which we can get eventually. We need a dusk relic, which we can also get eventually. We need a hornet larva, which I believe we can also get soon as well. I'm also going to upgrade this. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. You do great work. You do great work. We all appreciate you, especially with that green ruler. If you got anything else you want for me to think around with, just let me know. There we go. Two reinforced shields is very good, especially when we're going to be returning to a lot of lands that will attempt to damage us. It's very good to have that. Okay, so now we're going to have to find Gapora. Because Gapora would definitely be the one that I would think that you would go to first. Yeah, you could talk to, like, Olin and stuff like that. Which would be fine. I should also say, guys, you know, since we're not doing a lot of the side stuff, and since we're kind of focusing on the main story for this playthrough, you can also check out the other playthroughs, but also at the same time, like, I need people to know, if this is your first time seeing this game, the game is pretty expansive with side stuff, to the point that, like, the side characters in this game, all around this town, all have their own personalities and lives and feelings and ideas and ideals. They're pretty great. You know what I mean? They're pretty great. And I think, like, when I... First time, I'm going to replay this game by myself as well, and after this playthrough. You know, it is a very lived-in town... lived-in village, I should say. It's closer to a village than a town. But there's loads of great stuff. There's loads of great stories, whether it comes to, like, Pippet and his story, or whether it comes to, like, you know, Colin and Stritch. They all have their own really neat stories that all matter, to themselves. And I think that's important for Groose to know as well. Everyone in this game is a protagonist in their own lives, just like in real life. What a fancy room you got here, Gapor. I wouldn't be ashamed of— oh, this is actually really nice. Man, imagine being the headmaster of a place where like everything goes very smoothly and there's never usually like— I know things have gone wrong now, but you know what I mean? It's like, you're just the headmaster of a place that you just like— that runs pretty smoothly all the time. You're back, Link. Good to see you in one piece. So how's it going down there? Are you any closer to finding my Zelda? I see. My dear Zelda, things must be terrible trying for her down there. And it can't be easy for you now either, can it? What? You want to know the lyrics of the song Zelda sang the day of the swing ceremony? You know, I'm not much of a singer. Sing it! Listen, as I said, I wouldn't feel comfortable serenading you, but if his lyrics are after, I can recite them for you. Let's see. O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky and bring light to the land. That's the first part, but as I recall, there's a second verse of the song. Oh dear, youth, show to whirling sails the way to the light tower, and before you shall a path shall open, and a heavenly song you shall hear. I believe that's the whole thing. The light tower mentioned in the song is a real place. I'm sure you've seen the tower in the plaza. I don't know a thing about the two whirling sails though. It sounds like a song suggesting that if one shows these whirling sails the way to the tower, something will happen. But how do you go about doing that? And what does it mean? Two whirling sails? Well, we do know where the Tower of Light is. And earlier on, we kind of did like see an idea of what like we would see if we were talking about whirling sails. Oh, I love the way he like turns around when he sees us coming. This idiot. Mwah. So, first and foremost, I believe we have to like point these towards somewhere, right? We got it right, and then like we have to do it all over again. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Earlier on in the game, they like show these things, and that's one of the things about this game. They keep continuing to show everything in this game that they can. And it's gonna turn around right here. Is that fine? Okay, so we know there's like another whirling statue over here. Look at him playing with his little scarf. This dude over here, like, his sister's in trouble. Yeah, I wonder where she's gone. Is his sister or is it his wife? I can't remember that much. What's wrong? You really want to hear about my troubles? That's kind of you. So you see, a short while ago, my little went out for a quick flight to his wife, but she hasn't come home yet. It was getting late for it to still be out, so I went looking for her, but I couldn't find her. I just hope nothing happened. I'm worried sick thinking about it. Hey, Link, would you mind helping me look for her? She said she's curious about the colorful island that appeared recently. It's actually somewhere in the southwestern sky. I'm counting on you, Link. So the southwestern sky. Over in this general location. Oh, there's also a chest. Is that on Beetle's airship that the chest is there? Well, you know what, guys? I'm sorry, but like, we're gonna go look for her. And like, the thing is, like, I know I said like I wasn't gonna be doing much side content, but this is one of those things where it's like, if you don't do this side content, I truly believe, I think so anyway. Now there's a chest here. There's multiple chests we have to obtain as well. So I believe it's here. Like, if we don't do this quest, if we don't do this one quest, guess what happens? This one character, who is also a great character, just never shows up in the game. Like, she's never on the island anymore because she's lost. And I feel like that's sad. We're not gonna let her be lost, you know what I mean? It's definitely one of the side content stuff we definitely have to do because I'm not having her be lost for the entire game. I feel like that would be a very upsetting thing to do. I don't think I could live with myself, I think is the answer for this. Is it this? It is the sun, yes. Perfect, okay. And she has one of the most beautiful birds in the entire game. Look at this.
Wow!
Oriel.
Well, if it isn't Link, I'm glad you're here. My bird got injured while I was out for a quick flight, and now we can't fly. I somehow managed to make a crash landing here, but now we can't get home. I can't go until my bird's better. I need medicine to get him healthy. Of course, it can't be human medicine. It has to be bird medicine. Hey, Link, I really need your help. Will you get some bird medicine for me?
Sure.
Thank you. You're a real lifesaver. My older brother has some bird medicine. Just go find him, and he'll give you what you need. I bet he's probably pacing around the plaza in Skyloft waiting for you to come home and being worried out of his mind. Huh? Really? You already spoke to him? Well, that makes things easier. I'll be waiting for you here with my bird. Hurry back.
So he already has some bird medicine. So you just head back to get him here. Again, like, this is probably one of the side pieces of side content that I definitely want to do. Mostly because I don't want a character to just be lost. and like, their bird to be, like, gone. You know what I mean? What, you found my sister? Her bird's injured and can't fly? That's terrible. In case, take her this as quick as you can. These are mushroom stores. You will hear the bird's injuries. So yes, if she uses this, it will quickly heal the bird. She should then be able to make her own way home. Take it to my sister. You can keep the empty bottle once she's had a chance to use the stuff inside. I'm counting on you, Link. So yeah, this is not only an extremely useful mission for the bottle, but again, like I said, we're not leaving her hanging. Can't happen. And it helps that we know what to do now, you know what I mean? It helps that we definitely know what to do. But you know, you know, let's see. I don't know, Oriel is actually like one of the coolest characters too, so Oriel is definitely one of the coolest characters. I like exploring through the sky a bit. I definitely like it. I agree with people when they say that maybe the sky could have had more stuff in it, like more places to visit. But also at the same time, like, I never thought about it until I saw that complaint. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Hey buddies, how you doing? It's one of those things where I was like, I never really was like, oh, this should be more full, you know? Because like the game is so expansive. Even for a linear game, it's so expansive.
Wow!
Oh, mushroom spores. What a relief. You bought the medicine?
Here, take it. Literally says it. Here, take it.
Thank you. Now I can heal my bird's
Injury. It's such a beautiful bird too.
Now my poor bird should be healthy again in no time.
Yeah, literally no time. Look at the braid as well on her head.
I was beginning to think we were doomed. You saved my life and my birds. We owe you big thanks.
I feel like this also shows a very big idea of like the actual relationship with the soulmates thing between you and your bird.
Here you go. Here we go. See you back in town.
And the reason I'm saying that is because like I feel like she was going to die here. Because she couldn't bring her bird back. You know what I mean? She was not going to leave her bird behind. Of course, she wouldn't be able to get back, but... I mean, eventually someone would have found her, right? Like, these guards are patrolling the skies. She's been there for a while, by the way, guys. Maybe even, like, 2 dungeons. And the guards never even saw her. Like, look at these guys. They're patrolling the place constantly. And they didn't even see her? Or maybe, like, you would, like, think maybe a passerby would be like... Oh, maybe she's just, like, hanging out there with her bird. We dropped that way too early, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. And now she's hanging out up here when she wouldn't have been because she was stuck on an island. So there's the other windmill over there. Well, I guess it's not a windmill. I guess it is. I don't know. What would you call it? Because those are windmills over there too. I love this part of town. I love it so much. Oh, yeah, but it's not here. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for tracking down Kukiel, Link. It's such a gorgeous day, too. On a day like today, there's nothing I'd love more than to head over to the Lumpy Pumpkin for a sip of soup. But of course, my wife asked me to fix the cupboard, so I'm not going anywhere. Story of my life. I suppose. Hey. So this is how we definitely progress the story. So you're curious about that windmill, huh? Pretty smart design, I gotta say. See, you can turn the windmill so that it always can catch wind no matter what. Which way it's blowing. But well, there used to be this little propeller attached to the windmill so that you could turn it. The thing flew off ages ago. It must have dropped down the edge beneath the clouds. The windmill has been uselessly sitting there ever since. Why just showing up? I highly suggest you retrieve the windmill propeller from the land below to reorientate the windmill. You want to know if I could fix the windmill if you brought back the propeller? Well, if I had the propeller, I could probably rig something together to get it back on there for sure. So it's down there. But how would it even go looking for a propeller in the first place? Once something falls through the clouds, it's gone for good. Hang on. Come to think of it, Gondo at the scrap shop told me about something in his family once used a flying robot to haul junk back from beneath the clouds. But we're talking about a tale that's been passed down over a lot of years, so I wouldn't put in much stock in it. It's okay. So we have to go to talk to Gondo, which we know Gondo is in here. We know where Gondo is. Our buddy Gondo. Like, by the way, that was like such a good idea, like doing that mission there with Oriel, because getting that bottle is vital. Like, having 3 bottles now in this game, like, is almost like endgame quality. You know what I mean? It's like, if you have 3 bottles full of like fairies or full of like, you know, like fairies or potion, like you're pretty good. Fairies is probably the best thing. Because then, like, I feel like with fairies, one of the best things is you don't even have to, like, focus on your health too much. You should focus on your health. But, like, if you get down to 1 heart, you don't have to, like, stop and heal. It will heal for you. You okay, buddy? Stop looking at me like that, please. Hey, kid, what's up? You look like you need something to get... It needs to get somewhere off your chest. I think I know what it is. You got a favor to ask me, right? Yeah, I do, Gondo. Huh? It's about the old robot my grandpa used to tinker around with? You probably just came here to make fun of the crazy junk for a guy for believing in his grandpa's stupid stories, right? Well, get in line. I've heard it before. Wait, that's not why you're here? You say you need to pick up something from below the clouds with this robot? Do you know what that means? That means you believe in my grandpa's stories too, don't you? Well, I'm happy to hear that someone else believes me, but I don't think I can help you. See, my grandpa's old robot, what's it called again? Oh, hey, that's right. I remember. His name is Scrapper. He may not be much to look at these days, but he was an amazing robot once. When you called him, he would go anywhere and haul anything. Sadly, as you can see now, he's just another busted old hunk of junk. But old Gramps did tell me this. You can get him working again with the extract from the ancient flower. It's like oil to this guy. But I never even heard much or seen anything like that. Take mine, I have a bunch of them. What, you have one? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. So this is an ancient flower. I can feel some slick, oily stuff coming out of its stem. Great. With this, we can fix Scrapper. Wait right here. I'll have him up and running in no time. Look at this, like, sequence of events here, by the way. Is like how, like, you go to one place and you talk to someone, you keep going back and forth and finding, like, exactly what you have to do. And it's all very natural. You know what I mean? It all, like, is very natural. It doesn't feel very forced. Here's Scrapper. Oh, boy. Here comes Scrapper. Mr. Casanova. Scrapper Casanova over here.
Thank you. I've got a full tank of energy, and I'm ready to carry anything. Huh? Who's this green-clad individual of small stature?
Whoa, it talks. Can you believe that? I guess I really did fix him. This kid gave me the materials I need to fix you. Go on, say thank you.
Are you sure it was him? Well then, I extend my reluctant thanks in your gesture of obligatory gratitude. Junk.
Hey now, watch it. There's no way to talk to someone who just saved your life. Anyway, this kid wants you to haul some stuff around, and you're going to help him.
This individual may have resolved my operations, but I'm not inclined to offer assistance. Serving children is very low on my task of priorities.
Master Link. Materials from the windmill have yielded a signal that you may search for with your dowsing ability. Use it to locate the fallen propeller. There we go. However, it will not be impossible to carry the item in your pouch. It will be impossible to carry the item in your pouch and return to the sky. His face.
Who are you? Your name is Fi? Should I call you Mistress Fi? Are you looking for something, Mistress Fi?
He fancies her down to every part. We would say in Ireland, maybe we shouldn't say what we say in Ireland. I understand. It's not a rude thing, by the way. It's just like we used to say, he fancies the arsehole. There's kind of like a term in Ireland for like, and I don't know if they used it anywhere as well, but like, for someone you fancy, like you fancy a lot. It's not rude or anything or derogatory. It's just like a term that like involves like, see the thing is I'm worried that like other people won't get what it means because like it has the word like arse in it, right? But it doesn't mean literally an arse. I'll explain to all of you someday. Maybe we'll do it on a live stream. It's not even derogatory. I think the people from Ireland will probably understand. At your request, I will carry anything regardless of weight or destination. Master. We now have the means to bring the propeller back to the Skyloft. You may immediately begin your search for the windmill propeller. So he fancies Fi. Fi is kind of like not understanding that he fancies her. Master Shortpants, I offer assistance. I can now detect Mr. Fi's thought waves. Should you need me, ask Mr. Fi to call me and I will arrive with haste. Zit. So he fancies Fi. How do you plan to recover all the stuff that fell beneath the clouds? You know, you could always ask the fortune teller over there. I know he's kind of goofy looking, but when it comes to finding things, he's always right on the money. I forget, did we have to like talk to the fortune teller to find this?
Oh, no, hang on a second. I see you're looking well these days. If I knew any better, I'd say you found the time to gather all the variety of magnificent treasures. Come closer. If a treasure you seek, I'll use my mystical vision to find the answers for you.
Sure, let's do it. Gaze into my eyes. Stare deep into my eyes. These eyes see many things. Oh yes, these lovely round eyes can even see into the future. Allow me to tell you your fortune, boy. Do you doubt these eyes? I look upon your shirt, boy, and I see a single thread loose on your sleeve stitching. Nothing can hide from these eyes. Normally I seek 10 rupees to tell a fortune, but this time I'll charge you but 1 rupee. So do you want me to tell your fortune? Do you dare discover what the painting's eyes see? Only 1 rupee? Sure, why not? Yes, I knew it. What a treat. You are the first customer I've had in a while. Oh, I mean, I'm the best at what I do. You can trust these glistening eyes. So what information do you seek? What is it you want to know? Is it treasure or where to next? Oh, so like maybe this is... Man, he actually changed the whole vibe of the entire area. Aha, I see many things. All is revealed. Ah, yes, you were searching for something. Allow me to gaze into your future. I see a propeller falling through a sea of clouds. It is discarded, left to the elements. I see a mountain of fire. I see a temple on this burning mountain. We know where it is. Like, we've seen it before. Good luck, young man. Like, remember we talked about it in a previous episode, I think? I know the exact location of this propeller. Like, the exact location. It's not even like a vague idea of where this propeller is. I know exactly where this propeller is. The exact location, the exact spot. We can get there in like 2 minutes if we're lucky. We can just really get there very quickly. And we have to head over here to this fire. Like, which is funny because they kind of like earlier on directed us towards the green place here as well. Yeah, I love this character that like really likes Fi. Oh my god. By the way, the heat wave is pretty much ended here. I had a very nice sleep last night. In 14 degrees. I woke up this morning, it was 11 degrees. Right now it's like 18, 19 degrees, which honestly, that's pleasant. You know what I mean? That's a pleasant temperature. I can take that. At least compared to the other temperature. I would prefer, I love the cold. Like but the problem is like, it's like, it always feels kind of like, you always feel kind of guilty like enjoying the cold a bit too much, you know, because there's like animals and like people who can't like get heating or can't get stuff like that, and like it makes you feel kind of bad, you know what I mean? It's like, man, I love the cold, I love warming up in the cold, and it's like, well, some people it's terrible. Yeah, we can travel to any bird statue you want. This is the first time we've done this. We're gonna go to temple entrance. Yes, thank you very much, Fi. It's so funny that we're back here all of a sudden. So in the next episode, actually, let's collect up to 15 of these. Why not? In the next episode, we're going to be moving on a little bit. But the first thing we have to do down here is get that propeller. And then we're going to start. Oh, we have enough. Ah. Link waiting for the sound that never happens. Me too, Link. Me too. In the next episode, I'll just warn everyone, we're going to be starting a very fun, but sometimes kind of frustrating, if it can be, escort quest. And I think the thing about... Oh, you've all respawned. Hello. Don't mind me. I'll let them live. I'll let them live. Jamonis, it kind of works though. Like it's not gonna be terrible. We can do it. We've done it before. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye. Can we splash the water with a sword? Can we roll into the water? Let's try and roll into the water. Experiment time. Yeah, we can. That's nice. And we're dripping wet then. Great. See you guys very soon. Bye bye.